is Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off from Tampa. He's going to field this at the 2. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Finding Olave, back-to-back plays. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They bring Olave in motion. Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Third and long. They're going to throw. Good. Strike downfield to Olave. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Got a man. Bailey has it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Baker. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They get 27 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Run.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down. Working quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup.
To throw is Mayfield. Cope with the catch. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Irving here from the gun. He dodged the tackle. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Saints' 9-yard line.
Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. This is Irving on 2nd. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Miller. A lot of space ahead. finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead on the first play of the drive. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Real. 180.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. The Bates snap for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That's caught left side by Bailey. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New Orleans.
All set to go now from the 35. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. Having gained about a handful there. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They send a man in motion. Again, it's Miller. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Good for a Saints first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Saints first down.
Running once more with Miller. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. On the give, it's Miller. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Handoff here for Miller. He's got it in the red zone. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
At the 16-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He completes it in traffic. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Motioning left is Olave. Pass play on first and goal. Escapes the pocket. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Second and goal, they're going to throw. On the move, headed right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead just before halftime. Jalen Polk, the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey, alert 33. Pistol. 180. Done.
Baker now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Second down, Mayfield the pass. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Buccaneers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They bring Olave in motion. They'll throw it here on first. He's going deep this time. To the outside, it's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
As the open man downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 37 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On first down, they're going to run with Irving. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Running with Irving again on second. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, here's Baker. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Regular. 180. Hurry. What's that?
Irving on the inside give. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down. He got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Hey, alert 30. Point it right. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. And he's got it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
To the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Offense in the hurry up here. Mayfield keeps it himself. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Brock. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that push. We've been so used to seeing it. That's a real tip of the cap to the defense to get that stop.
Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1. Looking to throw. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives it up to the 24. That play made by Jacob Parrish. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and at the 24-yard line.
Going from the gun here. Hits him on the end route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
The Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Dump off, caught by his back. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, set.
They are throwing it again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 3rd and short.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They kick the running back in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, New Orleans.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. They send him left out of the slot. Give here to the motion man. Down to the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now trailed by just a point in the fourth. Chris Olave with the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Looking to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion.
And oh, he got it! Interception!
I know exactly what the quarterback was in. When he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Mayfield. Check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He's back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers don't want to see this one go to overtime. timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Hurry, hurry! 180! What's up?
Back to throw it. The call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. And how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here he is to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Through the defense he goes, room to burn. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. I don't know about you, Brock, but I can almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's the give to Irving. And the Buccaneers get that 1st down, and that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
What's that?
Right back to Irving now. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Oh, they're on that that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
He'll throw it. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Saints' 15-yard line.
Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.